Hey, third grade, and welcome to your weekly instructional lesson for this week, October 21st, 2019. This checkpoint in lesson is a little different, so this is going to explain how some of your checkpoints lead up to your final project. Remember, there's not always something due that day. So your project is due in December 6th. So you have a couple projects in these weekly lessons to help you, and you can be working on that in your diagnostic and your power focus areas. So those are things that you can work on that help you get to your final project. So let's take a look at how this works. All right, here we are. Okay, so what is a checkpoint? And I know that you've been doing them in Summit with English and math and science with Miss Tori, and she does a phenomenal job. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew what they look like for social studies, okay? So let's just think. Before we think, remember that your video will be posted here for you to refer back to. So your learning target for this week is that you can identify the difference between a checkpoint and final project within the Summit Learning platform. So the checkpoints give you feedback to help you get better for your final project, which is graded. So what is a checkpoint? What is the final product? So if you read down through here, this explains what your first project is. So it's a cityscape 3D drawing. So we talked about art and education. There's a lesson about lines and horizontal lines and diagonal lines. And here are some pictures. So when you go in to your summit, and I will show you, you want to make sure that you are completing those checkpoints. And really, it tells you, how does this checkpoint connect to my final project? So here is what it's doing telling you to do. And in your notebook is where you should be completing those activities. So then in order to complete the checkpoint, you need to complete the apply to final project. And it is usually some questions that look like this, and then you'll submit for feedback, which is that button up in the right-hand corner. So here is the demo page. And if we look at this, and some of you may have had the opportunity, you're going to put your email in there and continue. And then you can pick a student and you can go and look at their pages just to give you some more information and more help in getting around this summit learning. So after you do that, please share what the importance is of completing the checkpoints. So let's take a look at those checkpoints. Okay, so if we go here and we take a look, these are all of our checkpoints and they're numbered. When you get down here, it is a star. That is your project. So let's take a look. Explore the art. Here is your checkpoint. Now, some of you have noticed when you pull your checkpoint up, these are here. We're not worrying about that right now. They're images that have not uploaded in the summit. So how to complete this checkpoint, this is what you're doing, okay? This checkpoint will prepare you to draw lines with a ruler and show depth by drawing more than one side of objects. So again, practicing leading up to drawing your 3D cityscape. So when you're finished doing that, you're going to answer these questions and you're going to submit for feedback. Okay, so that's again up in the right-hand corner. Okay, Explain the process. Here's another one. You're going to click it. And here's your information. So how to finish it, how it relates to the final product, and what you're going to do to complete the checkpoint. So after you do that, you're going to answer the explain, and you're going to evaluate. So you're going to create a quick flip grid. And I think we've done this before. And I really like these because I get to see you guys and I get to hear you guys. And I like that because I don't get to see that a whole lot. So in this video, you're going to share your understanding of completing the checkpoints. Why are they important? Why are you going to complete them? And then in the elaborate, you're going to complete your next checkpoint. So if it's the first one, then that's where you need to work. If you've completed that one and received feedback, please work on the next one. So each student will be different, but know that they're due by October 25th. Okay, so you must complete one checkpoint for this week. And then in finishing up, you're going to self-assess and reflect. So in what ways do you think you need to improve when completing checkpoints? So I hope this helped you to understand what the checkpoints are, why they're necessary to complete, and how they lead to helping you grade your final product, okay? So if you have any questions, please reach out to me, and you can email, you can hang out. Thanks.